I don't know. Let's have a look at these banjos. You want to? That'd be more fun than anything else I can think of. I had paid, I have paid a little money to get a couple of banjos that I wanted. So y'all can hang with me here while I open them up. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and open these banjo boxes. You know, there's something about a new banjo that's kind of holy. I almost feel like it needs to be given a certain kind of reference before you do it. And I've got a couple other things to do. Maybe just take a peek. Now, what I did was I bought a couple of banjos that were listed as being imperfect and needing repairs. One of them is a banjo that I've never been able to afford before. I used to admire some of these banjos when they were being made, think that I'd never be able to afford one of them. And I've got one that has the neck angle off on it. I have another one in the house I bought a while back, same thing with it. They said the neck angle was wrong, it wasn't playable. It actually had a cracked neck. And there's something wrong with both of these, and it's sometimes you have to take that with a grain of salt, because what might be imperfect to a company that specializes in nothing but pristine musical instruments, what they might consider to be in need of repair, I might think, oh, that's not bad at all. I can fix that with an easy adjustment, you know. So there ain't no way of knowing unless you buy one. And so I bought one. And we're going to get it out. It's got a nice case to it. I can't remember which one had the nice case. But we'll find out here in a minute. Over this way. It might come out just like I had it. Let's try this here. It does, it's going to come out kind of upside down. That is a nice case. See, they listed this as a parts banjo. Let's see how bad is it. There's one on the back. Okay. Ooh-wee. Yeah. See, now that's the one. This is a Mike Ramsey. Yeah. The Mike Ramsey tubaphone. No, it's a white lady. We have a Mike Ramsey white lady here. Gorgeous case. Man, look at that thing. And see, they put this down as having a warped neck, but maybe it is warped. Happening here is the neck is bowed like this. That's why every now and again I hit a string and it kind of is a muffled sound. And that. But I can fix that without doing major surgery to it, just by making an adjustment to the nut and or the bridge or something. I think I can fix that. And that's a beautiful banjo. Ooh-wee. So let me get, just for fun, I need something like an old credit card, or maybe I can do it with a little piece of paper, just to stick something up underneath. Well, I tell you what, I think I'm gonna not work on it. Like I said, I got something else I wanted to be doing today, so I think what I'm gonna do instead is slide this right back into that beautiful case. But I will come back to this on another day. I do plan to do a lot more banjo work soon. As soon as I get the place set up like I want it to be set up. Man, that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. So I will take this down back when I go down back, and I'll take this box too, because if I sell any banjos, I'll need a box. So I may just keep all this stuff here, put it in this box and save it. I've got another banjo box over in the attic over on the other side there to save. I bought another banjo a while back that was much lower quality than this, and it's got a worse of a crooked, unaligned, not crooked but unaligned. This neck has a little bow in it. And then we'll see what treasure is in this one. Oh, the joy. It's nice to be able to buy myself a couple of presents. You know, I sold a house up there. There's a few things I've always wanted. There's a lot of things I've had, but a lot of other things I kind of wish I had. Nice to be able to treat myself a little bit with a little bit of extra money that I made on the house deal. So there's a lot of stories I've been hearing lately about old guys that get killed because young guys think they got a lot of money and they come to rob them and they wind up killing them. Oh no, this thing's gonna be full of peanuts. Dang, I hate peanuts. I gotta get a bag to put them in. Let's see what I can find. So I don't want to get, you know, considered that old guy that's got a little money that a bunch of young boys want to come beat up and steal money from. So I'm trying to spend it all. I don't have much left. I'm almost out already. So hopefully there won't be a legend about me being the rich guy. I know a young boy went to prison for beating up an old guy who supposedly had money. They didn't get his money, but they killed him trying. And then my friend did 20 years in prison for that. So anyway, yeah, I don't want to be that old guy. That's one reason I'm armed and dangerous. A lot of y'all don't know it, but I've got various and sundry security systems and enough weaponry around here to fight off a small revolution. So I'm not going to be one of them guys that's going to surrender, I'm afraid. I'd like to think I was. I'd like to think I was gracious enough to just be willing to do that, but I'm not sure I am. I don't really want anybody to test me. They might not be happy with the results if they test me. I might not be either. I don't ever want to hurt nobody, but I don't know, I guess if that ever happened, we'll deal with it. In the meantime, I'm kind of prepared, I think. Let's see what we can get out of this. If I can catch all those peanuts in this bag. Most people didn't use peanuts. I think I got a place up in the attic out back where I can put these banjo boxes. It's kind of hard to come up with a banjo box when you need one, you know, because they are big-ish and long and take up a little space. Not wanting too many peanuts. I don't know why they put them in there, just to make a mess for me, I guess. But yeah. I did catch most of them. I've been a few days not making videos really much, by the way. You know, we went up to Virginia and we went over to South Carolina and visited with Josh and visited with Todd and Lisa and all them. That was nice. And sometimes I'll make a few videos and get videos ahead, schedule them so that when I make a trip, I'll still get a video every day. It's kind of like I treat YouTube video making a lot like I used to treat racing back when I raced a car. You know, the young feller, my stepson, he wanted to race and I wanted him to race. And I told him, I said, now if you're going to race, you got to make a commitment. We're going to be at the track every Saturday night. So this means no going out and drinking with your friends and stuff. Because one of his friends was that boy that went to jail for murder. And he tried to get my stepson, Nicky, to go with him and his buddies. And he said, no, I can't go with y'all. I'm racing tonight up at the track. Nicky went to the races, and the other boy went to prison for murder. So, in that case, that race car saved his, I don't know if it saved his life or not, but it saved him 20 years of prison. And having to live with the idea that he was part of a group that murdered somebody. That was a good thing that we did. It was a good thing we did getting him involved in racing. This is a nice little case too. It's a soft, what they call a soft case, but it's a pretty one. Never seen one exactly like that. See how pretty that is? I can tell this is a pretty light banjo. I was interested in this because of the kind of pot it had on it and the kind of head ring it had on it. Ooh, yeah. I believe this one has a shorter neck too, which is something I like a lot. This is a Dobson Victor Gem. Yeah, it's got some wrong some of the nuts ain't right, but that's all right. Nuts and bolts in the head. Let's see if there's anything in here. Sometimes you'll find some picks or a tuner or something in these banjo cases. Nice case, nothing in it, but it's very nice. This might become a real favorite of mine. Yes, sir, it might. Now this is a neck that I can work with. This is signed by someone named Hartman. I don't know if that was a previous owner or if that was the person who put this skin head on here. Oh yeah. This is George C. Dobson, which I've got another Dobson. That's one of my favorite banjos. Made, trademark, Victor. That is honey. That is a honey. I love the short neck. That one will get a lot more attention and a lot more playtime too. Nice banjo right there. Johnny Hartman. Johnny Hartman is the person I was thinking when I read, see, William Hartman signature on the back. Johnny Hartman is the guy that used to write songs that made Glenn Campbell famous. He could dance, he could buck dance and play a fiddle and a banjo and all that stuff, all at the same time. He was a very amazing feller. And a real loss when he died. He didn't live a long time, unfortunately. Some people don't. I don't know if Glenn Campbell still with us or not. The last I knew of, he had Alzheimer's. Was pretty bad. I've also I ran across on Marketplace, someone had an old banjo and I couldn't tell what it was because it had a funny looking old plywood homemade resonator on the back of it, and it hid me from being able to see much of anything in the pictures except for the neck. I noticed by the shape of the headstock, which is the part up here where the strings go, that it might be a decent banjo. So I drove way over yonder, met a nice young couple and bought it. It turned out it was an old, what do they call them things? A Champion is one of them banjos that they used to make and sell at Montgomery Ward. It was probably made by SS Stewart or something like that, but it was a real good banjo. So, like I said, I'm not going to sit around and play with these right now. I'm going to put this away, take it back yonder, put it in the other kids, and then we'll come back to this later.